You here, Wing of Comma Sylvia. I must say it was a bit rude earlier. I was confused. Your title, Wing of Comma Sylvia, is such a heavy name to bear. I'm afraid that those wings have become like shackles to you. To be honest, I didn't expect much from you when you first came before me as Caltheon's delegate. Because Calthonians aren't known for their intelligence, so to speak. Wow, fucking racist. But thanks to you, we gained our independence. Just so you know, I leave no room for uncertainties in relationships. The Dark Knight, by the way, she's such a puzzle to me. You jump from there with Pegasus? Oh, yeah. Wing of Comma Sylvia... Oh, wait. Asked about her time as hostage. I didn't think you'd ask such a bold question. Are you asking because I handed the map over to Ataraxia? I don't know. I think it's too early to say. Even if I do tell you, I doubt you'll believe me. Actually, I changed my mind. I'll tell you about the Oracle of Sylvia's decision regarding your matter. Bangkotsu. Thanks for the follow. Sigorn's Horn is a type of entry permit, yes? Please journey to Odalita, the land of the Ahibs. At least until the concerns of the sisters have been quelled. Fulfill your duty as the Wing of Comma Sylvia. Ataraxia now has the map. You should follow her so that Comma Sylvia's light can follow her shadow. Don't trust anyone in that land. I recall everything I saw there until the day I returned here. It is true the Ahibs persecuted by Amelia were rounded up and thrown out over to Odalita. But each day I was there, I witnessed the rise and fall of a number of groups, all the while the queen slowly lost her power. Never ever get caught up in the hidden feuds. They spew out lies with their mouths and stab each other in the back. Hehe, the ones who gave us the Wing title, and now they're saying we're responsible for all this? Besides, why do I feel like they have other intentions for sending us there? Doesn't it look like there's a specific reason? Perhaps just to see if we come back alive? She's trying to get us murdered. She had good memory. She was a top of her class at the Holy College. I ate her memories and drank her blood. Hence reborn. Aren't I so pretty? You're creepy as fuck. You're the one who bloomed the Shadow Mist Flower. Welcome to Queen Sephir's starry midnight port. Night of Slaves. Today we have 33 human slaves who came from the Golden Light ship. Is there any slave in particular you're looking for? By the order of Audra Priestess, dwarven slaves are off limits for the time being. How many do you want to use as an offering? Would you like to see them yourself? Vola, send the person over here. Slaves are not what they're looking for. Shit! Feels bad, man. I can't believe I'm stuck at the stinky port in charge of humans. Wait, what? Why are you loitering around here? Aren't you supposed to be looking for the traces of Caphras' journal? You're not ignoring Commander Opensilla's orders, are you? You better focus on your task and quit trying to be a hero. At least we can appear to our slaves. What? Did these slaves make you feel sick or something? Would you rather be in that group? Is that what you want?
You can come in anytime you want.
You couldn't touch me.
However, I'm not sure if you can get out so easily.
Oh wait, did you come to look for that Dark Knight who's raising a ruckus? It's been a while since I last saw her, but Ataraxia's hot temper hasn't changed a bit. I tried to say hello, but she just ignored me and got into that ship, Golden Light. I think those poor Shadow Knights are probably receiving quite a beating from her by now. A good show needs an audience, don't you think? Remember, there are two rules in this land. One, do not interfere. What's the other? Credit goes where credit is due.
Oh no, going so soon.
That's a repeatable question you tried to give me when I came in, right? Do we try to Pegasus to the boat? Easy game. Dude, I want that guy's sword. The light which pierces the starry night is eternal. Hey, who made up this phrase? The night of the slave never ends. This is what it means, isn't it? Is this how you sweet-talk people into slavery? Who are the ones you're in league with? Does Lehard know about this, or is he part of this too? Those bastards have tricked these people here. Huh? You're early. What am I doing? I'm looking... What does it look like I'm doing? This is the very first thing I wanted to do using that map. I wanted to find out where exactly the golden light was headed to. You guys should better tell me right now. Daslia, where is that woman? Heh. Was it not you who gave her the money to board the ship? I thought you bid her quite the beautiful farewell back then. We've already handed her over to the Ahib. So what are you going to do? Do you intend to draw your sword on all the Ahibs? I did not know at the time that you were a bunch of scumbags who sell innocent believers to this hell. Evasion seems to be really good versus these duo minnow spots. Yeah? Is that a hard spot? I don't even know. All that money I worked so hard to earn for my clients, I wanted to use for a good cause at least once in my life before I die. Find out Dasilia's whereabouts. Okay. Lore rating? Kind of interesting. I want to know. What's up. Is Commissal good or bad? What the human female's whereabouts. Dasilia, the Calphion slum. Yes, I remember. She was blonde, donned the priestly robes of Elion. She received a simple test for a sickness and was passed over to Lucia, the Azure Judgment. You hit hard.
Oh no, going so soon.
I mean, the thing about, like, mobs that hit really hard is oftentimes evasion is, like, actually better just because it's better to dodge the hits than you don't mitigate enough to matter, so you better just not taking the hits at all. But, like, Ash Forest, you're better off with evasion than you are with DR. Because they have low accuracy and crazy high damage. Okay. Ask about the whereabouts. Are you messing with me? Do I look like someone who keeps an eye on each and every human slave?
I can't believe I'm stuck in this dingy.
Now, calm down, everyone. This is a mere exam to test if you're sick or not. Stand in line, please. All of this is perfectly normal. Just one last check. Now, what's all the fuss about? Why do you look so scared? You all signed the contract to join this group, didn't you? Yeah, I mean, this place looks so different from what I expected. I heard we can go back if we pay you for the ship fares. Why are you trying to go back anyway? Once you're done with the test, you can go live glamorous life in this stupendous house. This is not a chance you get every day. Food is free, clothing is free, you don't need to have any special skills. Plus, they even protect you from wild animals. Look at me, I'm human too. Even I also thought, oh no, what's this place when I first came here? But look at me now. Do I look any different to you folks? Hey look, I told you a million times, ignore those humans wearing shackles. Those are completely different. What? You're not here to become a slave, are you? Sheesh, making me waste my words trying to explain to you why you'd stand here saying nothing, mistaken for someone else, you know. I see you've earned the slight approval of the Ahib for some reason. Just like me, I'd say. So what brought you here?
I don't care if anyone despises.
Ask her again about the whereabouts of Dasilia, the human lady. Dasilia? I don't know. Why should I tell you? You're not even part of the Kalicha Merchant Guild. I didn't hear about a new member coming in today. Revealing the slave's whereabouts can get me fired. How about a deal? Give me 100 million silver. How about it? 100 million silver? Ask her if she's out of her mind. Haha, I jest. A joke. I couldn't tell if you wanted to anyways. You can't put a price on the property of the Ahibs. What happens if I try and give her 100 million silver? Does she take it?
If you're well or ill, all the formalities, okay?
Haha, I'm sorry, but you'll need to be on your way. There are strict rules a slave manager must follow no matter what. First, you should not disclose personal information of slaves. Second, you should watch slaves and make sure they don't run away at all costs. Even if you can give 1 billion silver, that's not worth risking my life. That's about it. Be on your way and don't be nosy, alright?
This port might look a bit shabby as it is being rebuilt.
Gee, I had no idea there was a place like this. Other nations are totally not aware of any of this, right? We've met all different kinds of people so far, but these are the worst kind of all, don't you think? On the ship Golden Light, I saw some Calphonians there too. Some would have been kidnapped, some would have been taken away by Sweet Talk. Each and every one of them should have had a sad story or two. What are the Ahibs trying to do with all these humans anyway? I saw there's 2 different queues of them along the way. Does that mean they're being sent to 2 different places? Why not go up there and see what this queue leads to? Okie dokie. Audrite missionary priestess Nukamaria is handing over shackles to a human. Observe the judgment. Is the process of erasing all connections to sin and being reborn as a new human being, the blessed human, chosen according to the precepts of great Jossia and Audura's doctrine. It is now the Ahib, the burning ones, these Verti shackles shall protect you. No, please, I'm sorry, I want to go back. Please, let me live, I beg you. Oh, humans, fear not. When the world is shattered by the tides of darkness, you will be remembered as the final humans to board the ship of salvation, and these Verti shackles indicate the sisters must protect you. O chosen human, know that you are worthy to remain here, then the Azure judgment shall commence. Do not dwell on the outcome, for whatever the result, you will be able to end your life with value one way or another. According to the judgment, you'll either be taken to Sephir's Thornwood Castle or Queen Viorencia Ador's territory. Okay. Anything fun going up there? What took you so long? I was about to drag you from there. Anyway, I found her. I beat the heck out of those Shadow Knight guys, and they started to talk. This smug Ahib who sneaked out of her group. Apparently they believe they need to control the humans and put shackles on them as a measure of protection. Wait, what? You actually brought your friend? Am I too hard to handle on your own? I'm quite the fighter, so you better do as I say. It's quite the important moment. Now hurry up and summon the god. I'm already here. Odalita resulted the judgment. Oh, I heard you people left the woods, but I didn't know you'd come to Odalita. Anyway, who do you think you are taking away the human I brought in? I guess you are still not aware of the rules of this land. This human has already received the Audrite Azure judgment, which means she has the Verti shackles now. If you come to save her, you don't need to worry about a thing. What I told you also means I already saved her. Why don't you ask her what judgment she got? Okay. Go ask her what judgment she got.
Has your god of light come to your rescue yet? What does she mean?
Please, someone tell me this is all a dream. Please.
If I fail, that mother and the child would be offered as a sacrifice.
Ask about Azure judgment. I heard it was Thornwood Castle of Saphir, but then this demon appeared, dragged me all the way here, and commanded me to call on Elion. I refused. She said she'd kill that woman and baby, sobbing. How disappointing to hear you say so. Do you know what it means, Sephir's Thornwood Castle? Going to Violencia's capital will spare your life, but if you go to Thornwood Castle, you're a corpse, and I am the demon.
How could you sacrifice an innocent baby? You're pure.
Why did you sneak Duscelia out to begin with? Is it okay to take a slave as you please here? What is it to you anyway? You're being incredibly nosy. I think I'm about to have a very bad day. The search team will be here in no time if they find out there is a slave missing. I tried so hard to find someone from Fraternity of Light. What? Fraternity of Light? No, you've got the wrong person. Gosh, I've had enough of anything that's the word light in it. Duscelia was a fool to come here. You are not the priestess serving the god of radiant light, the master of ancient darkness who created the fallen ones? I told you 1,000,000 times! The only god I serve is Lord Elion. Oh man, then why are you in the same clothes? I just wasted my time. This is not good. I was going to get what I wanted. I was going to get what I want and send her to Thornwood Castle, but it doesn't look like you folks will let me do anything. This human, if I get caught, I will be punished too. I shouldn't have trusted that fortune teller. I'm having such a bad day. Hehe. Things are getting quite interesting, partner. You see that human that looks like a normal Elion priestess, right? But it turns out she accidentally joined another faction of the Elion Church, Fraternity of Light, and ended up being sold in the ship coming here. Wonder how Ataraxia got acquainted with the human. Though it looks like the Ahib woman sneaked this human out before Ataraxia. The woman must have assumed that this human served the God of Light, seeing that she is from the same uniform as the Fraternity of Light members. But is God of Radiant Light really the ancient darkness who created the fallen ones? I know that the Fraternity of Light serves Zarka. That's for sure. Wait, the Fraternity of Light serves Zarka? Oh shit. Do you think the ancient darkness is Zarka? How is Zarka related to the Odalita? Boy, so many questions to be answered. Wait, what's going on? Partner, I have a great idea for everyone. The Cygord's horn. Let's hand it over to that priestess. Survival of the fittest seems like a fitting description of this place. Do you agree? What I'm saying is, you won't need that horn as long as you can beat up everyone. The horn is like a pass, so that priestess can escape the place with it. That way, both Helion and Ataraxia will be happy. And then, the most important thing will fall into our hands. We can get those shackles from Helion after the priestess goes, and show those shackles to that Ahib lapdog human, Lucia. Tell her that one of the slaves ran away. I wonder how she'd react. Dude, he wants me to fight everyone? Are we actually going to go along with this mission? I think that's a great idea. What do you think, Helon? We haven't got much time. What? Cygord's horn? That means you passed Sephir's shadow trial? Have you tried any of the new grind spots? No, I have only been doing the quest. You've been wandering this place with that thing? You had no idea how dangerous it can be. Well, so be it. You two will be more useful to me than the foolish human anyway. Cena, give those shackles to this person and hand that baby over to the human. Wait, what? I thought she was the baby's mom. Well, she's my slave. She was only acting for me to find out about the God of Radiant Light. Got any problem with that? Fools. And make no mistake, Ahib do no harm to babies. Babe is actually one of the victims born among human slaves. It turns out they have their own caste system among them. And some of them were mad enough to think that a baby born as a slave will be more popular among us Ahibs. Wait, what? Hand over the horn. Hush! Babe, don't cry. It's all going to be okay.
Maybe Helen really decided to serve that self-proclaimed Queen Sephir.
Hand over Cygord's horn. Thank you so much. I'll never let it out of my sight.
Save that innocent child from this hell.
Here, these are the Verdi shackles that Dasili got.
Please.
Cena, you know that small port, right? Take this woman and the baby to the port. If any Ahib comes at you, ask any questions. Simply show Cygord's horn to them. Yes, Lady Helon, but there's something I'd like to ask you. You can ask that question later when you're alone with me. I know that you're worried about, but this is not what you think it is. And as for you two, there's a place called Dead Moon Post up there. It's one of the most quiet places in this land. How would you like to have a little chat there? I'm starting to like you guys, actually. You guys must be tired, so let's grab something to eat there. I'm also trying to help. You guys know anything about this place? So, what do you mean we know nothing? Don't be so condescending. Are you going back to the port? Well, be quick about it, okay? And don't be too nosy. I need to stay here a bit to say goodbye to Dasilia. I'll see you in Dead Moon Post soon. Wesley Mate, thanks for the follow. Seems they have a strong tie to each other. Well, we need to get some of the benefits too, don't you think? Let's show those Verdi shackles that human. I feel like something fun is going to happen. Show Verdi the shackles. What? You're here again? Why are you pestering me? What is this you have to say? Are they Verdi shackles? Who are you? Who put you up to this? How else could you lay your hands on it? If the shackles were removed, it means either the slave committed suicide or the Hebes removed them personally. How come? Oh no, aren't they Doslia's shackles? You're not going to. Show this to the Hebes, are you? Please, if they ever find out I lost a slave, I'm as good as dead. They'll throw me out into the shadow lines. Please, I beg you.
People, calm down.
That stooge human. She's not laughing anymore, eh? Looks like we can get anything out of her big time. Money? How much? How about we play it like a classy villain instead of a cheap crook? She said she's from Kalicha Merchant Guild, right? How about we ask the head of the guild how much her life's worth? Hey, partner, tell her to write a letter, and that you'll take those Verdi shackles to the boss. What? To the boss? You mean you're going to give the shackles to him? No, I think it's great. As long as you're not giving it to the Ahibs, it's fine. Thank you. I'll write the letter right away. Here, take it. It's the letter for Kalicha, the head of our merchant guild. Kalicha is Adraxia, the capital city, but remember, to be able to talk to anyone in the capital, you need to get blessings from Queen Viorencia, Adore. Without it, not even the Hebes, but humans will talk to you. I'm telling you the truth. Trust me, so please, just take the shackles to the boss. The gesture letter for Kalicha explaining what happened in detail. It's been signed, too. That's great. Well then, we need to go take a rest now. To Dead Moon Post, was it? That's quite a name. Let's go. Alright. This is Dead Moon Post, the most beautiful place in the whole Odalita. The land in front of you is called Narcion, also known as the Paradise of Narc, the ancient spirit of Thaumasylvia. By the way, earlier Ataraxia told me that you're the one who restored the light of Kamasil. How did the hero of Conosil end up coming here? Did you get caught in our civil war or something? Anyway, I suppose you know who the ancient spirit Narc is, then? Question mark. You may take away all the blessings left in this forest, but I beg you, do not abandon my beloved daughters. Take care of the children of the moon who are still staying in this forest. Should my children leave, I beg you again, please stay by their side. Wet their arid hearts, not their arid land. Then she sheds heavy rain with tears and says, Mother, do not worry. Ancient spirit Narc is the spirit that all Ahibs admire. That is why no conflict should be allowed in this place. It should remain peaceful. It is also written in Audra Doctrine, and all Ahibs agreed to it. Oh, just so you know, Ataraxia is asleep. She must have been tired. Well, no wonder. She's been squabbling for so long back there. Why don't you catch your breath for a while? The view is staggering here. Admire the view. Yeah, it's a pretty good view. It'll be better and remastered. Narcion, the paradise of Narc, the ancient spirit. The view of the vast plains instantly grabs your attention. Unlike the rumors of as an arid land, you can see fields of different colors of flowers and ample vegetation. The Ahib are resting peacefully as they read a book or make small talk with each other. Brolina speaks of the rise and fall of factions, large and small, along with the dissipating powers of the Queen. Judge speaks of traveling to Sephir's Thornwood Castle, or Queen Viorencia's Adore's domain, according to judgment. Helene speaks of achieving peace without conflict. It seems different factions have gathered around these lands. And finally, the slaves. The Ahibs exert control over humans. Alrighty. You're lost in thoughts, aren't you? Well, we've been through a lot lately, that's for sure. It's such a beautiful place, isn't it? But get a grip. This is actually a chance we can't miss. Partner, let's not forget why we came all the way here. We must find the traces of Caphras' journal. Caphras, you know well who he is, don't you? Think about the phenomenal power waiting for us at the end of the journal. However, for that we need Ataraxia. We need to have her and her black spirit near us until we can get what we want. Of course, there's a chance that he was lying to us when she said the black spirit's aspiration is needed as an offering. Well, it's better than not preparing at all, don't you think? She could be either good or a companion or an offering for a sacrifice. But that alone doesn't suffice to achieve what we want, does it? We need to steal that map Berlini gave her right now. Alright. Steal Berlina's map while Ataraxia is asleep. Oh, it's the horse. I was like... Dude, she's got a Pegasus. This chick is... you stole the map Berlina Ornette gave it Ataraxia from her baggage. She must be asleep now. As you steal the map, you hear someone preaching from the inside of the building with your beautiful harp melody. Is that where Ataraxia is sleeping? Yeah. It's a unicorn? Oh, yeah. Never forget Audra's doctrine. We shall all become once more.
It was us, the dears.
Audra's preaching. My sister and all who protect the land of Odalita, we must all remember that we are the heroes who saved Kama Sylvia. The great Audra, the prophet of Turasil, the one and only sacred tree that will save the world once again, always said this. Power and glory only lie in the burning, so my sisters, you shall burn Kama Syl, the lighthouse have brought the doom to this world.
Remember the doctrine of Audraism. We can
Listen to
become one
Audrey. For we rear Turasil, the one true sacred tree in the arid land of Odalita. By great Audra's faith and her majesty Viorencia's Odor's leadership. However, this land, Turasil, was rooted and contained in ancient darkness. Countless sisters were corrupted by the ancient darkness and turned into fallen ones. Therefore, her majesty prohibited the direct drawing up of Turasil's power to protect our sisters. Regardless, we never gave up. Look at my arms and legs. There, do you see it? Oh shit, yeah, she does have fucked up arms. Though incomplete, we can curb this addiction, O Ahib Sephir, our beloved sisters.
Her Majesty hasn't given up on the power of Turasil.
She named it Nene?
You see my arm? We will never trust.
You were here. I thought you'd be enjoying yourself in the field of Narcion. What were you doing? Oh, you've been listening to her preaching about Audra the Grey? I know her preaching worked better before. You see, the number of Sephir Ahibs coming back to her majesty is evidently decreasing. Looks like Sephir currently holds sway over her people. Humph. Like what Priestess Legenti said, Odalita has been through a lot. Audra the Great was the first Ahib who spoke on the creation of the new sacred tree. She claimed that we must create a new sacred tree, grafting Commonsilk branches. However, she was soon assassinated by Ockers, the Draconian group. Later on, Queen Viorencia Ador set her foot in Odalita. And as she discovered the divine tree Kudaron, she grafted Commonsilk branches onto it, and Audra said, thereby creating the new sacred tree, Turasil. It was unbelievably powerful. Magic that surpasses that of Commonsilk was flooding from it. Humph, disappointed? Old achievements of ancestors often trample a pioneer's pride. It may sound like an easy thing now, but back then no one could dare come up with an idea of using a holy branch of Mother like that. Influenced by the power of Kudaron, and the sacred tree of Turasil brightly shone with blue light, and its powerful magic seemed like a sign of the bright future ahead of us, Ahib. However, little did we know that the land of the Kudaron rooted in was contaminated with the curse of ancient darkness. Soon, many Ahib who absorbed the power became addicted to the curse and turned into fallen ones. The queen ordered her people to acquire only the azure light of Turasil, but the thirst of us, burning ones, was ever growing worse. This reminds me a lot of like the Illidan storyline and the the Blood Elves and everything in World of Warcraft. Eventually, there was a sporadic increase in those who rebelled against the Queen's law, which led to a long civil war. After the war, Ahib ended up splitting into the ones who followed Viorencia Ador and those who followed Saphir. Do you see them? They are the ones who follow Saphir. Their appearance turned ugly after constantly burning the contaminated Turasil. They endlessly seek to absorb strength just to quench their burning thirst. In other words, they're like time bombs who can turn into fallen ones at any time. That's what Shaichi's on. I am a wanderer. I used to live in Adraxia, the Queen City, but I left. I had a lot of questions about Mother, but I won't go to Sephir. If I do, my slave, Cassina, will die. The Sephir don't use humans as slaves. They'll use them as sacrifice. So I'm still thinking there are a lot of Ahib wandering like I am. Well, it doesn't really matter. Are you hungry? There's someone that you should get to know at this point. The Shadow Merchant will welcome you if you mention my name.
I know well how Ahibs think about us humans, but you know what? I don't
Wait.
care about...
Oh my, I didn't think I would see an outsider here. Nice to meet you. You can call me Shadow Merchant. You're sent by Helene? Oh, Helene, my sweet Helene. What? I like her. She's hot.
As long as you're talented, Ahibs will treat you...
Helene usually cooks up a treat for her guests whenever there is one, and she always sends someone to ask me for a suitable menu. Ain't that cute? She says she can't be bothered thinking too much about the menu or something, but in truth, she wants to please her guests. She may seem grumpy, but beneath her cool exterior, you'll see that she's just trying to return you a favor. Let's see, by the look of it, you must be your first time in Odalita. Have you ever tried Delosia pudding before? I knew it! It's one dish you'll never see outside this country. It also happens to be one of Helene's specialties. Tell her today's menu is Delosia pudding. Oh, before you go, if this is your first time visit Narcion, I suggest you go to the Ahib Sanctum, Water of Verde, and pay your respects there if you want to come here again. That's it.
I know well how Ahibs think about us.
Empty your mind. The azure flame burns softly as whispers of the dark musical spirit can be heard. The bright sound of a babbling brook complements the scent of wildflowers, a rare scene in Odalita. This is the place where the Ahib and the Saloons forged their Talabar Alliance and Narcion Moon Treaty, which was signed so all Vadir should maintain peace in the nest of Nark, the ancient spirit. What are these rhino things? Did you just pay your respect to Water of Verde? I see. Boy, this is the reason I like Blanca so much. I heard he used to be a member of Gaha's bandits. I wonder if there's as smart as him. If everyone there is as smart as him. Oh, Blanca? I heard he met Shadow Knights in the Black Market and followed them all the way to Odalita. Ever since Zephyr occupied Thornwood Castle as their stronghold and achieved full independence from Queen's capital, Shadow Knights cut off ties with the Queen and took sides with Zephyr. Blanca had a breakaway from his group in the process, as Zephyr does not accept any human in their territory. Well then, take this food collector. You're about to do some manual labor today. What? Audra, you're such a weird Dark Knight. Did you have a good nap? I guess you're hungry now, aren't you? Wait, what? Well, you're right about being hungry. I smell something delicious. What is it? Now, you need to work your butt off to get in a nibble. Remember, no work, no food. Hey, we bailed you out, remember? Is this how you repay us? You called us all the way here to make us work? Nonsense, it wasn't you who helped me, it was Buckle. Anyway, I just can't stand owing anyone anything. That's who I am. Have you guys ever heard of Diocia pudding? I bet you haven't. Just a spoonful of it packs a mellow aroma of honey. Sometimes you can feel a bitter aftertaste, too. I guess that's like savoring the flavor of your lives, so it's all good. Ataraxia, you go to Blanca, get 7-year-old honey wine. Buckle, you go get some more fresh wolf blood. Got it? Take Shadow Wolf's blood. Okay.